We are now going to take a look at the brand new updated Orchestrated Beer mobile production application covering brewing, cellaring, packaging, and fermentation QC, amongst other brand new features. We'll go ahead and select brewing. As we select brewing, it'll bring us into the application. And as we're into the application, we're able to see we can filter them out by this week. All production orders are just for today. Go ahead and select my IPA 231. And I'm able to do many different things from a quality control perspective. I am able to record quality control metrics. I can do my original gravity. I can go ahead and enter all that data. I can go ahead and enter in pH. I can go ahead and type in brewer's initials if I'd like to do that for traceability purposes. With my main QC, mash data, lauter, kettle, and whirlpool data as well. I also have the ability to track yeast strains on here. I also have the ability to substitute raw materials with my crayon. So I do not want to use Fuggles. I'll go ahead and eliminate them. And I'd like to add a different raw material, such as another hop. And we'll go ahead and use Centennial. And I would like to use 5 pounds of Centennial. Everything looks here. We're fully updated. Save that new recipe. And we just need to execute that production order. So it auto-fills the recipe for us unless I had any differences. For example, on my Cascade hops, because the alpha acids were different, I didn't use 50 pounds, I actually used 60 pounds. So I need to go ahead and use a different amount of hops for my Cascade hops. And I want to go ahead and use 60 pounds. It gave me different lots to choose from. I'll use the first expiry, first out. So we use 60 because the alpha acids were different. Everything looks fine here. We'll submit that. And now we have gone ahead and made that movement. I issued the raw materials, and I'm going to go ahead and complete the 30-barrel turn of wort. You'll notice that we have now fully moved to 30 barrels and 100% complete. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next step, which would be cellaring. Under the Cellaring button, we're able to see many different features. We're also able to filter out by what's going on with all my production orders, what's going on this week, and what's going on today. We are now able to view what is going on in the cellar. We can view all. We can view what's going on this week in the cellar, or we can just go view what's going on today. If I'd like to filter that out, I can filter that out and turn on different items, turn on and off filtration, move forward with that. So we'll go ahead and move forward with the completion of this. I just need to issue those 30 barrels over. So we'll go ahead and issue the amount. How many do we get? Just a 30-barrel turn. Submit that. Submit the 30 barrels. It's going into fermenter 22 and receive the 30 barrels. We are now done. You have noticed that the fermenter, 60-barrel fermenter, is half full and 50% complete. Now let's move forward with taking a look at some of our Fermentation QC. From our Fermentation QC, we can view all of our tanks that are filled, empty, or all. So we can view all of our tanks or just the filled tanks. We can go ahead and see that anything that we have in here. I can see all of my fermenters, all of my bright tanks, and we'll just go ahead and record some QC. Here are some previous readings that have been recorded. I need to add a new recording. And we can go ahead and put some comments in there. Temperatures, gravities, all the different metrics that you need to record. So we are done with Fermentation QC. Now we just need to pop back out and go through some packaging. From packaging, I can filter out what's going on with all of my kegs, bottles, cans, etc. I also can record any production orders that I need to take care of. So we can see we have bottles on here. Here are some kegs. Here is the QC data that I'm able to receive. Bright data, packaging data with DO, fills, start time, end time. And I can just go ahead and complete the pallet and how many kegs we want to put on the pallet. If we'd like to type that in, we can do that as well. Simply select Submit, and we have now made it all the way through wort production, cellaring, packaging, and recorded QC at every single step.